Hey, this is Allison.
And this is Nina.
And this is Chaotic Good, your anything but neutral reality TV podcast.
And today we are going to be recapping Survivor 50, Episode 9, I Deserve All of This.
And I've been thinking, who is that I?
I was thinking about that too. It's quite an interesting title for
an
episode.
It is. So it's always, they always quote something from something someone says in the episode. This is Jeff during the challenge. I deserve all this.
Yes, well, he's getting roasted.
Yes. And I also was thinking about it in the perspective of the fan, because this is in the hands of the fans.
It is, as they keep reminding us.
As they keep reminding us, because they said, you voted for this.
Mm-hmm.
You asked for this. 63% of you want this. And I feel like our elected representatives, Jimmy Fallon,
Billie
Eilish, Zach Brown, they wanted this.
Yeah.
So we're giving it to you.
You
deserve it. You deserve it. Did Christian deserve it?
Ooh.
Did Christian deserve all of this?
I bet the people that Christian voted out probably think so. I'm thinking about someone like Mike White. I'm thinking someone like Mike White is probably like, yeah, probably.
Must sting my brother. That was one of my favorite quotes. Ozzy.
From Ozzy.
That must sting my brother. Yeah. So we are going to get into all that went down, and we'll talk about who deserves what, because we are the final.
We're the final say on that, actually.
Yeah, actually, we are.
We've decided we're putting our bias hats on, and we decided that we are the ones that choose who deserve what in this game.
Absolutely. That's why we're here. But before we begin this, I want to do some thank yous.
Yes.
Because Jeff went into Gabler mode during his own challenge participation, and he started shouting out his own thank yous.
His own thank yous, yeah.
To Attila, the laundry lady.
Yes. The person who does his laundry.
That was the first one.
Yeah.
The lady who does his
family, before significant others. Yeah.
So I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to Blue, the Basset Hound, my brother-in-law's Basset Hound, for letting me brush him for 30 minutes this morning. Oh,
what a dream.
We were outside in the yard.
You're describing heaven to me right now. No, keep going. Keep going. Okay.
We're outside in the yard. I had my little dog brush with me because I love to obsessively brush my pugs because they shed so much, but they hate being brushed. So it ends up with me just chasing them around the yard. Blue just laid down, stretched those little legs. Let those ears just flop out and let me brush him.
Oh, what a dream. What a dream.
So that's my thank you. Also, I'm going to thank my dad for driving from Iowa to Georgia for 18 plus hours. He did that.
Did y'all do that straight through?
We actually, on the way home, we did stop, but I did get to a point of becoming nonverbal with my parents because I just had reached like a limit in the car driving. And usually while I'm driving in a car, if I'm not driving, I try to be cognizant of like, okay, stay awake, be pleasant, keep the person driving entertained.
Which I will say, as someone who's been in a car with you for so many hours, multiple hours at this point, I will say you do hold up. You do hold that up.
I do hold that down that roll down pretty well. Like passenger princesses have work too.
Yes, thank you.
They do. They have their own role in the car. This
invisible
time,
work, some would say.
Invisible work. But this time around, I did get to a point where I was like, I cannot utter a single word, headphones in ears, and I am not communicating for the next 10 hours. Like, don't even look at me.
I'm looking out this window and I'm not even looking at y'all. Yeah.
So love you, Mom and Dad. Thank you for that. And thank you, Nina and Tulsi, for holding it down last week for the Survivor recap. Y'all did an amazing job.
Oh my gosh.
And I missed you guys so much.
We missed you.
Yeah.
I mean, we brought you up. So if you watch that episode, if you listen to that episode, we bring you up so much.
I was conjured.
It was a lot of like, what would Allison say? What would Allison say about this? Like, oh, I wonder about this crazy thing happened. What would Allison say about it?
So do you have any thank yous?
So when you brought up this idea of Jeff bringing up the thank yous about calling it out, it made me think of some Nina lore, which is that when my sister and I were little kids, we were in a summer camp called Showtime for Kids.
Oh, cute.
And yeah, I guess it was like a Showtime theater themed summer camp. It was summer camp, but there was like a big kind of like show at the end where all the different cabins, all the different ages did like a little skit or dance or something in this big show at the end. And so we had that big show. And also another part of this summer camp was that it was videotaped.
Okay.
And all of
my
the
God, reality
campers,
TV style.
And at the beginning of the tape, they interviewed all the campers. My sister and I, since we're one unit, we're in the same family, we were both interviewed in the same tape. And it was like a couple of questions about camp. It was like, oh, what's been your favorite thing? What are you so excited for? And at the end, there was like, is there anyone you want to thank?
Yeah.
And both my sister and I, when it came down to it, thanked our dog, Skip. And that was it.
Like, that's it.
Skip, love you so much, Skip. Oh my God, I miss you so much. Looked dead into the camera and said, I love you, Skip. And didn't mention our friends, our family.
The people who maybe paid for the camp.
The people who paid for the camp.
Drove you to the camp.
Heard us being so annoying, singing our songs, doing our little dances.
Oh, the camp counselors.
The camp counselors.
Lunch ladies.
The people who paid for our costumes. We had costumes. We had like stuff to figure out. Our lunches.
You're like, dog Skip gets all the credit.
And it was such a point of contention with my parents.
Oh, they took it personally.
They took it extremely personally. And now they still bring it up to this day. And it's kind of brought up in a sort of joking manner, but I know.
I wonder if there's any other Jeff Probst help that was like, oh, Otilla?
Oh, so Otilla gets a shout out.
Otilla gets a shout out.
Yeah.
But I'm the one that scrubs your toilet.
Yeah. Or I'm your chauffeur. I'm your driver.
I'm your driver.
I drive you all these places. And
I'm your personal assistant.
I'm your personal assistant for the last 15 years. But okay, Attila gets the call out.
Okay, Attila.
Yeah. So that's really where my head went straight to that. I just like immediately went to Showtime for Kids and thought about that call out. And so I thought it would only be appropriate that I would do the same thing now and just call out all the beautiful dogs and pets in my life, which is to say, I would like to thank Nana
in the room right now,
who I might be off camera, but she is lying down like a little loaf of bread.
Oh, cute.
On the floor right now. I'd like to thank Fitz. Full name Fitzwilliam Darcy, Katie's dog, who's like such a treat, such a little cutie. I would like to thank Gordo, one of my first foster dogs, which our good friend Kristen now has, and his new stepbrother Dale. I would like to thank, of course, Pepper, Teddy, and Cooper.
That's my 3 babies.
Some of the cutest pugs around, and forever babies. Forever babies.
They're the puppies.
When it's a small dog, it's a puppy forever. Talk about a puppy that is not the size of a puppy though. Vincent.
Yes, Vincenzo.
And I will add some cats here. I will say Pablo and Frida. Shout out to you both. And I would also like to thank Rosie and Darwin.
And these are all dogs that have watched Survivor with us.
Yes, truly.
So they know what's up.
Oh my gosh. And I would also like to call out Davy and Biscuit, who are Callie's dogs. They watch Survivor with her.
Our Survivor pup fans.
Yeah. So these are like the big Survivor fans in my life.
And our favorite podcast listeners, no less, as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
We care more about the dog listeners than the human listeners. So
yes.
make sure to always have it on loud volume with your dogs.
Yes. They love it so much. It's something about our voices, something about our cadence, the dogs. That's our niche. Everybody's trying to find their like podcast niche. And I think we found it. I think it's the pups.
I think it's the pups.
Yeah.
And before we get into the actual recap, we have a little bit of housekeeping. Fun housekeeping, as always.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
Otilla knows. Otilla gets it.
Otilla understands the fun shout out.
Yeah, she understands. So the shout out is that we are launching our Misfit series this Monday.
Yes.
With a deep dive profile of the one, the only, the bad boy that is Johnny Fairplay. So we filmed this profile a little while ago. Then I got into some deep dive editing, had so much fun. It is unlike any profile we've ever done. It's unlike any podcast we've ever done. Please watch it on YouTube because there are clips, there are sound effects, there are pictures. It is a visual experience.
Yeah.
And it is the most deep dive profile you will ever see on any single Survivor player. I know this because I've researched it.
Exactly.
And I've searched for something that goes deeper than this, and it just doesn't.
Doesn't exist. This is the one thing.
Johnny Fairplay, my new BFF. I cannot wait for you to watch your profile. profile. It's going to be amazing. And then Nina's got our next bit of housekeeping for us.
Yes, we've got our watch party coming up this coming week. Woo! I was going to say like, oh, next week, 2 weeks. Oh, no. I guess it's...
The countdown is on.
The countdown is on in 1 week. We're going to have a live watch party at Authentic Brewery here in Athens, Georgia. It's going to start at 7:30. So make sure to get there a little earlier before the episode starts, just to, get comfortable,
get a drink, hang out, chat with us. It's going to be a great time.
It's going to be so fun. And there will also be a Survivor themed drink.
Yes, Forbidden Island. Yes. So my dad does run the brewery that we're speaking of. Hey, Dad, what's up? And he has put on a beer on draft that is Survivor themed, Forbidden Island. So come drink it. I believe it is a mango sour. It's going to be so good. So good. Nina and I will be sampling it tomorrow, pre-watch party. It's going to be so good. And if I just... do you, listening to our podcast right now, do you watch Survivor with friends every week, or do you watch it by yourself? And if you watch it by yourself, I want you to find your Survivor community that you can watch it in real time with, because that is one of the best experiences around watching these shows, is that Nina and I and our group of close friends, we come together every week to watch the show. Some people that aren't even into Survivor, but they're into hanging out with us.
Exactly.
And it's just, it's a great time to be like, hey, I love sitting on the couch and watching TV, but I also want to like be social and see my friends and have low commitment hangs during the week.
Exactly.
This is the way to do it. So if you have Survivor friends, like fellow fan friends, text them right now and get that watch party started
and come on over. There's room for everybody.
Exactly. Or if you're in the Athens, Georgia area, or if you live in some cool big city, I bet there's like watch parties happening at a bar or establishment near you. So check it out, because I just have to say, I love doing the podcast, but do I love the watch parties more? Probably. I think the watch parties are the joy of my life. They're the joy of my life. And it is
kind of the reason we have a podcast, because it's almost like we love that feeling so much.
Yes.
Of talking about these TV shows with our friends, that we're like, oh my gosh, let's like extend the friend group. Like, let's see what community is out there, and like, let's talk about it.
So we really want to make our watch parties fun. Anyway, I'm going to share with Nina after the podcast some dreams I have around the watch parties, because I think it could be a really good time going forward. So, do we want to get into the recap? All right. So, Dr. Christian Hubicki got voted off the island.
And not only voted out, he is the first Survivor player to put down their own name.
To vote for his own self.
Yeah.
And I believe he's also the first robot in a skin suit.
You think?
To play on Survivor.
Play on Survivor.
Yes. No, I'm very excited. So Christian Hubicki is a robotics professor.
He is, yeah.
At your alma mater.
At my alma mater, Florida State University. Making me proud. I am not proud of that university until I found out that he was a professor.
Well, fun fact about that university is half the campus is skinwalker robots.
As someone who went to that university, agreed.
You're like, yep, checks out.
It sounds about
right.
And
it's all due to Christian Hubicki. So Christian Hubicki, fun fact, father to a very young son, Michael. Christian was at home with his son the whole season. And his skinwalking robot was the one playing the game, y'all.
Playing the game.
Yeah, that you heard it here first. So that's also a groundbreaking moment. Robots deserve to be on Survivor too. Wow. So I'm just very, it's something to mention.
It's something to mention, especially with all this talk of AI and everything. It's like, hey, robots are people too, and they also deserve
And robots can go play on Survivor while your human self can be with your baby son.
Yeah.
He also is Madeline, who we watch Survivor with, our BFF, Madeline. It was her favorite player.
I know, it was a lot of people's. It was Callie's favorite player too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Christian was a lot of people's favorites.
Yeah,
but I also
a tough one. I think that's why I was not expecting him to go so soon. I really thought we were gonna have Christian for so long, and maybe this also explains. I feel like I gave the editors a lot of crap for always showing him. Sorry, not for nothing. It's not like he was I liked his talking head, so I was just like, oh my god, we're getting so much Christian. Oh my god, like let's get a little diversity in here. I want to hear other people's thoughts. But now I'm like, oh wow, because that was it. Because that's all we're getting.
Yeah, it's done.
It's done. We're not going to get any more of his little
I think he'll have some good jury side reactions.
Oh, totally.
He'll be a fun jury member for sure.
He is such a cartoon. Like those eyes, just the way he looks. He's just made for TV. He really was.
And want to shout out Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, Jimmy.
And this is a message to Jimmy Fallon. Mm-hmm. This idea was terrible. No more ideas for you. I look forward to your apology. That was Christian's, as he was voting himself. That was his voting booth moment.
Yeah, that was his message to Jimmy.
And I wonder during this tribal council if he was actually full of rage. And this is as angry as Christian can get because he is a sweetie pie, a complete sweetie pie, that even when he's so angry, it comes off as like a funny delivery, something cute, something to like maybe throw Jeff off.
Yeah.
Like when Jeff like had that softball question of how does it feel to eat rice after 18 days? And Christian's response of, it fuels my rage. Christian will be voting for Christian tonight, thanks to whoever bright idea this was. And then he does the, I'm looking at you, motherfucker. Eyes at Jeff. Mm-hmm. Jeff goes ice cold. And he goes, okay. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think Jeff was expecting that. Jeff was like on such a high after his challenge moment.
Yeah.
That he couldn't fathom somebody not having fun during tribal council. And honestly, I'm glad Christian like put it back on him. It's like, I'm not your puppet, I'm not your monkey, and I'm not gonna act for you. Like, I'm upset at you and Jimmy Fallon. And you came up with this twist. What did you think about the Jimmy Fallon twist? I mean, I thought
one in the urn in the one.
I thought it was really interesting. It would have been so fun if Christian would have won that challenge, to have this thing of like, oh, I'm voting for someone, and the idea of like knowing that someone is voting for you and writing who you want them to vote for instead. Oh, that just felt as coming from a petty bitch. I love that. I really did like that.
He wasn't taking anyone's vote. He just would have been placing a vote earlier.
He would have been placing a vote like for a person, right?
So he would have been placing a vote let's for, say, like Ozzy wouldn't have voted that time.
Exactly.
Anyway, wow. I
missed
so
Ozzy
detail.
would have come up to the thing and been like, oh, someone's already voted for you. Like, oh, you're good. I think that would have, I feel like that would have felt so, again, like I'm rooting for Christian. I feel like I'm rooting for Christian. I really wanted to see him win that challenge. And I feel like that would have been so like such juicy TV.
Was your soul yanked away when that
puzzle was yanked away?
Yanked?
Oh yeah.
That Titanic moment.
It was really heartbreaking.
When Leo DiCaprio just like floats to the bottom of the sea. Yeah. That was the puzzle board.
Yeah. It really wasn't the way the camera just stayed on it. As they're going down into the watery depths of the ocean.
Because at that point we knew Christian was done for.
Yeah.
A lot of us. I feel like that was the consensus of like, okay, he's done.
So that's done. Yeah.
We didn't know until we got back to the beach, because he reads the note out.
Yes.
And I feel like if we could tweak one thing, maybe he doesn't read the vote to the whole group.
That's what I was thinking
maybe
too.
He knows that his vote has to be for himself, but he could keep that secret and he could still try to navigate the vote away from himself, possibly.
And that's how everybody else who's gone on a journey has been able to do. Everyone has been able to like weave a story.
Like given the chance.
Yeah. Given the chance to weave a story. Obviously, if you're successful, you're good. You like, right, someone like Suri, who had like such a great like, oh yeah, I found Venus, like that's why I'm back, right? It's like, oh, I've got to explain why I'm here, this is why. But like Stephanie made something up, you know, like I feel like Q maybe like I think everybody could at least like went back in the group,
the bullshit option should always be on the table. And this took
like
it out, and I just feel like it's so antithetical to Survivor to have to vote for yourself. Like that moment when Jonathan says to Christian, okay, I promise I'm voting for Devin, and Christian says, and I promise I'm voting for Christian. And Jonathan, like his brain like short circuits. Like he's like,
we all short circuit. That was all of us.
We're like, wait, what? It's like, no, I'm voting for myself because that's what I have to do. Can you believe this?
Yeah, that was, I wish he did. Especially such a wonderful storyteller, if you will, like Christian. Like he could have thought of something. I think he could have saved him. He possibly could have saved himself.
Well, we'll get into it in a little bit, because he did 3 things that I feel like even before the immunity challenge that sunk his game. Yeah. But I want to talk about a little bit more about Tribal Council and the things that played out. So the question that kept coming up during Tribal Council was, do we take the easy route or do we actually quotation mark, play survivor. And I feel like that was just talk at tribal council.
Yeah.
To kind of just like throw it off of Christian.
Yeah.
Because I didn't feel like, I mean, okay, we have it mapped out here. This is Christian on the top because he got voted out, poor guy. Yeah. And then he's
up in heaven.
He's up in heaven. This is Ponderosa heaven up here.
Yeah.
And then we've got Ozzy, Jonathan, and Stephanie voting for Devens, and then we've got Suri, Rizzo, Tiffany, Aubrey, Joe, and Christian himself voting for Christian, and then the only two people outside of the Christian Rick Devens duo is Emily and Rick himself that voted for Ozzy. So. And it appears by how this broke out is that essentially everyone voted together except for Emily and Rick.
Those two went off and were like, I don't care. We're doing our own thing.
Or they thought they had a plan in place to vote for Ozzy.
Yeah.
But it appears that Emily's plan did not go forward. So Emily's Ozzy plan, when she comes to Suri and Tiffany on that boat. And she's like, hey, so you have preferences. I have preferences. And my preference is Ozzy. And what did you think of her bringing up Ozzy as an option?
It was a callback. She brought up Ozzy a while back.
Like episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1. Exactly. But then I guess I thought she maybe took a turn because it looked for a moment there like Emily and Ozzy were bonded and were working together.
They were tight. But the thing is that Emily has this, we've mentioned this before. I feel like she has this guardian angel that is like, get Ozzy out. Yeah. And she should.
Yeah.
Because Ozzy's number one is not Emily. It's Suri and Ozzy.
Yeah.
And so her being like, you know what? Ozzy is someone who's getting in between my relationships with people like Suri and Ozzy. He's playing the middle. He also has an idol. Her guardian angel is like, get the boy out. And it's the right call.
Get that jungle boy out. Yeah.
Get that jungle boy out. And I believe it's the right call for Emily. She just says it to the wrong person.
She does.
Mother Suri.
She does.
And Suri does such a good job. So Emily walks away, and then Suri gives that little eye roll to Tiffany.
So good.
And she's like, she's got to go.
She's got to go.
That was so chaotic. And they rebranded what I feel like was a very straightforward, nicely said.
Yeah.
You have preferences. I have preferences.
Yeah.
Let's get
just bringing up.
Let's get this guy with an idol that's playing the middle. Because
he's probably not going to use it because he's so comfortable.
Because he's so comfortable.
Let's go.
And Tiffany's like, she's crazy. She's chaotic.
Everyone flip-flopping ass.
Flip-flopping ass. Emily flipping. And I did like seeing Tiffany spice up a little bit.
I did like
activate a little bit.
Yes.
So I'm excited to see how that goes forward. But I am curious. It was fun to see her latch onto something.
Yeah. Okay,
let's get Emily out. The vote didn't go that way, but I am kind of curious what Tiffany's best interest is going to be going forward. Because I feel like no matter what path she takes, I feel like she can go deep into the game.
I think so too.
I don't think they're going to be
making inroads. Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be saying Tiffany for a while.
I know. Do you think Tiffany's the true middle? Do you think? Because she does seem to be making inroads with, let's see, she made inroads with Joe.
She's tight with Joe. And I don't, now that Dee is out, because I feel like when Dee was here, she was, she was too much of a duo with Dee. Someone see her at the bottom, but I just see her as not a target.
Not a target.
At this point. Yeah, anyway, just wanted to point that out. And I also wonder if Suri was like, okay, no, Emily's got to go. Because of the rice.
I was about to ask you, was this before? It was after the rice.
It was after the rice.
The rice incident, which I understand where Emily's coming from, but I think I would be like Suri. I would be so annoyed. At least the way it was shown, it seemed like Emily was really freaking out about how many cups of water for this.
Also, how much rice.
And how much rice.
How much rice.
That's too much rice, right? Guys, too much. And of course, her classic, big Emily bug eyes coming out.
I think it's also when you're hangry, capital H hangry, and then there's this little Ren Fair-sized fairy girl saying, that's too much rice.
That's too much rice. That's way too much rice.
We don't need that much. Really, you need to eat that much? I'm sorry, you need to eat... You need to eat.
How hungry are you?
How hungry are you? You really, oh my God, you eat that much rice when you eat rice?
Yeah,
I don't think Emily was doing that, but I bet Cherie's 2 hangry eyeballs was like, we are cooking a fucking mountain of rice, and no one is going to say
anything about it, and no one's going to stop me.
No one is going to stop me.
That's so true. That was very triggering. Emily sounded like the meanest girl in middle school cafeteria. Like, exactly. It's like, oh, that's how much you, like, oh, do you need that much?
Oh, wow.
Oh, you want 2 slices of pizza? That's like what it's bringing back to me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so it's like, she's having a 1. It's like, oh, you need 2?
Oh, you don't want to share? Like being at a restaurant and then certain people want to share all the time?
Yeah. She's that girl. She is that girl. She's like, oh, you don't want to share? You don't just want to share some apps? Some tapas?
You need a whole entree?
Like,
I'm so full. You're not full?
You're not full?
After everything we ate today, you're not full?
Exactly. Oh, the chaos. Emily, we love you. By the way, Emily, we also love you. And I do love everything you're doing. I'm just saying.
Literally, I love Emily so much. And the preview.
Emily is like one of Allison's top players. So I also want to bring this up.
Yeah,
like,
well,
we're making fun, but
the preview of Rick and Emily calling themselves 2 psychopaths, I'm like...
You were on cloud 9 when that came up. You're like, this is what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
Let's freaking... Okay, Suri, let's play Survivor. Let's play. You want to play? Let's go. Let's play.
Psychopath hat on. Yeah. We're here. Knock, knock. No, but Emily tried to get the vote off of Christian.
Yeah, she did.
But Christian was a sitting duck with no vote and a vote against him. So he also was a known threat.
Yeah.
After he voted out Mike White. Daddy Mike White. My boy. My soul brother, Mike White. Christian voted him out. During the watch party, people were getting very upset about the impending Christian vote out. And I was like...
And you were just like, TikTok anytime. I'm ready. Hey, I'm ready anytime.
Karma spelled Karma. And Mike White wrote this into the script of Survivor that this would happen for you.
He really did. The ghost of Mike White chose this episode for sure.
The other thing that I feel like is actually the biggest reason coming into this episode why Christian got voted out is because of the idol antics of Rick Devens last episode of him getting a wink wink for the listeners idol last episode. So I wasn't here to recap that with you and Tulsi, so I have to obviously talk about it. Also, it clouded so much of this episode too. So I have a few thoughts about the Rick Devens chaotic good.
I can't wait to hear about this.
If something could be branded chaotic good,
this is at the top of that list.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And when Rick Devens himself said, I brought out my chaotic side, I've been trying to tamp it down. It is back, baby.
Joy.
That was the most chaotic tribal I've ever seen. Whenever someone says chaotic, I'm like, that's our
and
that is clip that chaotic good.
Exactly.
Trademark.
And that's us. And they're talking about us. That's our trademark.
And that's exactly where we're podcasting.
It's like I see a little trademark sign next to it. I'm like, oh my God, they're talking about us.
Ding.
Yeah. Ding.
Ding. So I do love the chaotic goodness of Rick Devens' antics. However, I do feel like it was too soon to grab that.
I think so too. Yeah, that was my thinking as well.
I was listening to Christian's exit interview today, and he said, I also believe that we had the votes before coming into tribal council to get out Coach and Chrissy.
Which I believe they did as well.
They did, but also it's like from Rick Devens' point of view, you never really know what's happening. And Christian mentioned that Jonathan was starting to do some whispering during tribal council. He was getting the fear in his bones, and he decided to do the idol grab. And what does he say? He says something like, well, I wish I had an idol, but I don't have one. Wait. And then
I've been trying to get one. I just really wish I had an idol right now. And I've been trying hard to get one, but I just haven't been able to until now. Love that. Yeah. Very good. Because he had like rehearsed that in his head. Oh, 100%.
The delivery there, chef's kiss. Because you don't have the opportunity to do a dress rehearsal, you know, like just it's the one time and you go.
And done. Yeah, that's life, baby. Life is not a dress rehearsal. It's the damn show. So you better know your damn lines.
So what is it called when you're like an actor, but you can read the lines well, but maybe you're not a good your body actions, like the way you flow on stage.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a term.
For that, but
he's very eloquent. He's a very eloquent actor, if you will.
The mouth does very well. Yeah. But then when his body got up and the body did the acting, I was like, oh, brother.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a little...
Oh gosh, so Joe was impersonating it later.
It was more of a waddle, I think, than anything.
Okay, so he like waddles over, he just shuffles over, and then I thought it would be kind of like a searching around for a second, like, oh, I wonder where it is.
Yeah.
He just
shoved the rocks. And then again we see Emily's amazing like bug eyes, just like,
and he yanks it.
So angry. She looked so angry.
Yeah, because it did not go over well.
No.
So for the audience us watching, we're like, woo!
We're screaming, we're hollering.
And that is one of the most creative ways to use a fake idol I've ever seen, or the most creative way to use a fake idol in Survivor 50 up to this point, exactly. So as an audience member,
love it. Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. I love. Everybody else was like, what the hell? What the hell is that? Because there are certain players that aren't here to have fun.
That is how I would describe it as well. They are
because
not here to have fun.
I think of Joe.
Oh yeah.
You know, he cannot like.
He's so earnest to a fault.
The silliness, antics.
There's no time for it. He has no space
for that
in himself for that.
Shenanigans.
No. Yeah.
No, none of that. Jonathan calls it an ego boost, and that was a bad move. And yeah, essentially the next morning at Tribal Council, Rizzo and Ozzy have that moment on the hammock where they're like, oh my gosh, that was amazing for us.
Exactly.
It was a bad move, but amazing for us.
Exactly. Amazing for us. Yeah.
Because essentially it steered this big old target onto Rick Devens.
Yeah. And whoever he's associated with.
Which is also Emily and Christian. Mm-hmm. And also, it was such a good... And Rizzo and Ozzy saw it as this perfect thing that happened because they're also boys with idols. Mm-hmm. They're like, we're two boys with idols, but no one's even looking at us. They're all looking at Rick. It's good for Suri because it gets the target off of her people. And it works. It falls in so well into the old school players being like,
Oh, that did not leave a good taste in my mouth.
That wasn't funny?
Yeah.
That because we're serious.
Yeah, we're serious players.
We're very serious players.
Honor and integrity.
And so that also falls right into their, essentially like mindset. Yeah. As well to target them. So I felt like after I saw everyone's reaction, I was like, that's bad. This is end days for either Rick or Christian.
Yeah.
So then let's get into a few other things that happened with Christian this episode. Mm-hmm. So several people assumed that Devens, because he has an idol, that makes whoever you're associated with the follow-up target. Because it's like, oh, well, what if Devens plays the idol? Well, then we might as well just put all the votes on Christian.
Yeah.
And I wonder, was there a reality where Christian could have thrown Devens under the bus? And that would have saved him?
I don't know, especially when he just like lied to, what was it, Jonathan and Steph, I think most of all, right? This past one, saying like, I'm writing Devens, so like that's what I said. And then obviously when he didn't, I think that left such a bad taste in their mouth. I think it was the Rick Devens thing, and then him just like boldface just like lying to them, I think left such a bad taste in their mouth. But of course we see it. Like, we see it, right? We're like, oh, buddy, like, there's nothing you can do.
Honestly, it feels so, like, such an antithesis to Christian's character that I don't see him turning on his boy.
I don't see him turning on him.
Because Christian does play, like, with heart and loyalty to his people. Obviously not Mike White or Angelina. Unfortunately. Yeah. So I didn't see that happening, but that may have been a possibility for him to save himself. Also, the moment when Christian offers the shot in the dark to Jonathan. even before the immunity challenge.
Before anything happens. Before anything happens, it seems like.
Because he's like, it worked with Ozzy.
Yeah.
Maybe it could work with Jonathan. And why didn't it work with Jonathan? I have some thoughts.
Oh, yeah? Oh my gosh, I want to hear it.
So it didn't work with Jonathan because Jonathan is not meditated like Ozzy. You know, like Ozzy has like gone through the work.
Yeah.
He's like a whole being. He's played all the seasons. He's seen all the people's reaction to him over the years. He's like meditating on the beach in his poncho. He's like he's like a transcendent human being.
Yeah.
And he can be like, you know what? I can work with you.
Yeah.
Jonathan, though?
Like today, or even just like today, I can work with you. Tomorrow's another day and we'll figure that out when that happens. But today, yeah, sure.
I can work with you.
Yeah. I can see clearly how this helps my game. So, okay, I can make this work, yes.
Also, Jonathan is looking for another notch in his belt.
Exactly.
Camilla. Dee. Now Christian. I feel like this whole episode, the ownership of this move against Christian was from Jonathan's POV and from Cerie's point of view as well. Yeah. And I feel like the two biggest players in the season right now are Jonathan and Cerie.
Yeah, they're the movers and the shakers. They're
the movers and the shakers.
Yeah.
Because it was 3 things that killed Christian. One of them was Rick Devens doing the idol shenanigans. The second thing being Christian offering the shot in the dark to Jonathan, because Jonathan is now like, oh my God, we could blindside him and he can't even play his shot in the dark now. Thank you so much, Christian.
Exactly.
That's perfect. I love this. Christian. Thank you so much, Mama. Besos. And then the third thing is Christian naming Jonathan and he who must not be named, Ozzy, as the targets to
Cerie,
the other baddest
player in the game.
Cerie.
Christian. I know, both Christian and Emily going up to Cerie and telling them who they want out, and both of them saying like people that she's working with is crazy.
One of my favorite, no, I think it is my top favorite part of the episode is when Cerie tells Ozzy and also Cerie tells Jonathan about what Christian says. She summons them to the hammock one by one, has him sit down, and she says, so I just talked to Christian. Act cool. Act normal.
Act cool. Don't.
Just chill out. Chill out. What I'm saying is that I just talked to Christian and he is trying to vote you out. Don't react. Don't react. Don't do that face. Don't smile. Don't do that. And she did that to Ozzy and Jonathan.
Yeah.
And Ozzy's like, I know how to do it.
I know I'm being cool.
I'm being cool. Are you being cool? Don't you
God, that is such a power move.
My face. Jonathan comes to the hammock. He's like squatting next to her. She tells him, Christian said your name. She said, stop licking your teeth. Stop it. Because he's like, he's like
doing a tell. He's doing his tell.
And she's like, zip it.
So
Godmother Cerie.
I know, what a queen. She is so good.
But the two possible worst people to essentially like give a vulnerability to or tell a plan to did it to Jonathan and Cerie.
Exactly.
Because I feel like if I'm thinking about them, it's like Cerie is the most influential person in this game, bar none.
Yeah.
But like
nobody can vote without hearing what Cerie has to say.
I know. Podcast hot take. Cerie's influential.
No one's ever thought of that before. Wow, we're really moving and grooving over here in chaotic good.
And then the other person, Jonathan, I feel like he is a shark.
Yeah.
That he has this way of putting the target on someone.
And then being full on about it.
Being full on focus. And there's something about like a big dude with like a deep voice, like telling you how it can go. I bet I would be like, okay, Jonathan.
Yeah, Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah.
Okay, we were talking about cult leaders, Jonathan. Jonathan would be a great cult leader.
Yeah.
I mean, or maybe it would be the sort of thing where we think it's Jonathan, but really it's Cerie.
Oh, because
like
Nina
like FBI comes in and they're like, okay, that's the guy, take him, but the cult still keeps going. It's because they didn't get Cerie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were just talking about cult leaders and who in our friend group could be a cult leader and what would everyone's jobs be. This is, just girl talk.
Well, we should share a little bit because they've been watching Tulsi. So Tulsi is our prophet.
100%.
She's the cult leader.
Yes.
But she, she's untouchable.
Exactly. She's the queen bee. Exactly. She's fully protected. There's so many layers to get to Tulsi. Like, exactly. Like, newcomers, like, you don't see Tulsi your first year. No. It's
like only like video broadcasted.
Yes.
Like Tulsi in a room that you've never been in.
Yeah.
And you never will be in. Sorry.
The things you have to do to get into that room are just unthinkable.
So Tulsi's the prophet. Nina, number one recruiter.
Yes.
So a lot of people thought Nina was the cult leader. And I was like, no, actually, Tulsi is.
Yeah.
But Nina's bringing the people
I'm the one having the like house parties where I'm just like, oh my God, yeah, just come in, like invite whoever. And then that's kind of like how you get initiated.
And then I am the like logistics Oz behind the curtain. Mm-hmm. The reason why Tulsi has like 10 Rolls Royces and like a private jet to like run away on is like, I know how to handle that.
Yeah. You're like the tax fraud whisperer sort of thing.
Like the FBI, like I know who to protect in the cult, and the FBI will never find us.
Exactly. Like the paperwork, the numbers, like it's such a jumble, and it's like because of you. Like that's the mastermind behind that.
Oh yeah. So Jonathan is like maybe Jonathan is almost like a military leader.
Ooh, yes.
Yes. with his demeanor, his actions. Yeah. Suri, a spiritual leader. With how influential she is. I'm really okay. So what I want to get into next, and we're actually let's pause and reset because I want to redo the board.
Yes,
and then we will talk about maybe what's to come. Okay, the board reset has been done. Are you loving the board?
I love this board.
Are you guys loving the board? Let us know if you're loving the board.
Let us know in the comments because I'm having a lot of fun with this board.
I love my binder.
Yeah.
And I love my board.
I know. Well, there's this trend about like things being analog in like an analog world. I'm like, wow, we are actually the best example of that. Where it's like we have a podcast, but we are physically like, oh, here's so.
And as we talk about this, you can just reference our visual.
Yeah, it's right here. It's right here with us.
And we can unlock your brain. We can unlock our brains together. Also, shout out to the Johnny Fairplay profile that is dropping on Monday.
Which is like kind of the whole reason we have this
board. That was the board's original debut. Mm-hmm. And during the profile, because Nina is a Survivor newbie, she doesn't know these people that I'm talking about. So we get all the live reactions from Nina over here. It's so much fun. And I would pull out photos as I'm telling the story and then give her the photo and she'd be like, oh my God, and then put it on the board.
Like early 2000s screenshots.
Yeah, it's kind of
so
like
good.
Crime scene, serial killer, obsessed person in a basement vibes. Like that's like what we're getting.
Giving you. Yeah. The podcast is called Chaotic Good Babes.
Yeah, we're crazy.
Yeah.
We're two psychopaths.
We kind of are. I think the way
Emily and Rick are two psychopaths, and Nina and Allison are two psychopaths. Yeah, and I love them with my whole heart. So let's talk through what's ahead. What's ahead going into episode 10 and beyond. So the way I set this up was two ends. Mm-hmm. Suri is at the top on her end, and Jonathan is at the top of his end. Mm-hmm. And they both have two loyal soldiers. Yeah. Ozzy and Rizzo for Suri, and Joe and Stephanie for Jonathan. And then in the, do I even say it? The middle.
Bum, bum, bum.
Because it turns out anyone who's not you is in the middle.
Exactly.
That's how this
literally
how the rhetoric of the game has gone. And it's crazy because I feel like in last seasons, everything about the new era, it's all been like threats.
Yeah.
It's all about threats.
Jury threat, final 3 threat.
And now it's like, are you in the middle?
Fucking middle? Have you not I don't know, put your name in the sand and drawn a line in the sand and chosen a side?
Are we cut from the same cloth, or are you cut from the cloth of everybody else?
Yeah.
There's one cloth, and as if you're cut from this cloth.
From this cloth.
And if you're cut from multiple cloths, as in middle cloth, you're dead to me.
Only one textile rings true, and it's mine.
It's mine. It's mine. It's my skin suit. Okay. Okay. So then over here we have Tiffany and Aubrey, who they have been big question marks
Yeah.
for episodes now.
Yeah.
But we've seen some interesting developments with them. So we got a big scene with Aubrey and Jonathan.
Yeah.
Where Jonathan's laying in his hammock.
Yeah.
She comes and consults him.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that's the perfect time to lay down some strat. Is when they're when they're laying down and in this like relaxed state, you know that their brain is just kind of going,
yeah,
open-minded.
Interesting. I took it a different way.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's something about. This is kind of niche. Men laying down and talking give me the ick. And I think it comes from a reality TV show that will be gracing our screens once again, Love Island.
Yes.
For any time we see a guy, when I see a
also,
guy
like,
just
so
like
at a water bottle,
yeah, slurping out with the water bottles with their names, which we got to do that.
Oh,
we gotta get our own of that. Talk about merch. I feel like we talk about merch so much on this pod. I love it. But they're laying all the way back. They've got their little water bottles, and it's usually it's a guy, and it's usually a girl coming up like, hey, so you said that thing, and actually it kind of made me uncomfortable, or I didn't really, that was kind of mean what you said, and they're like, well, I just don't know, like I don't know, how can you expect, like it's usually coming from like a very passive aggressive, like weird way. So I think that's my wound. So I think that's my wound with guys laying down and talking. So it's funny to me. So I saw that scene and it just like filled me with rage because it felt very like,
Jonathan like, just gets to lay around
and Aubrey. And even though he's laying down, he's up here and Aubrey's down here. Yeah, and maybe that was part of, maybe that is like you said, like, oh, he's chilling out. Like that's part of the strategy. Like, oh, he's laying down. He's open-minded. I'm just going to come in and just like do a little chit chat. Like that probably was what Aubrey was thinking. But something about that scene like rubbed me the wrong way. And I think it's
she also had a very kind of subservient,
subservient, that's the word I was trying to
way that she approached Coach as well,
which I also really disliked.
We dislike it because because we like, no, the women are on top always.
Exactly. That's kind of totally, and that's showing my bias where I'm like, women, your strategy should be like coming in strong and playing the
no, Aubrey's being so smart. Aubrey's being so smart.
She's being sneaky.
Yeah,
and she's stroking their egos.
Yes, exactly. She is doing such a good job. So it might be making your skin crawl. Yeah. But it is getting Aubrey deeper into this game.
Exactly. Aubrey, if it's work, I want it to work for you. Exactly.
And Aubrey says, oh, I don't want to end the game with 4 nerds. Yeah. And honestly, I was like, girl, yes. Because if she went, like let's say a Final Four with Aubrey, Rick, Devens, Emily, and Christian. Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah, I can't tell one from the other. I'm confused.
Talk about the same cloth. Talk about cut from the same cloth.
Like, exactly. And she's like, I don't need to be with them. How about I'm with you? So that's why I'm wondering if Aubrey is going to be more with this crew. Yeah. Because, I got to.
There you go. Because this is real life. This is real life right now.
Oh my God, my finger strength. Yeah, you saw how weak it was. And then Tiffany is curious as well, because last week we saw her have that spaghetti bolognese bonding moment.
Which I'm going to bring up later.
Bring up now.
No. It's going to come with like the challenge and with the Jeff of it all.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. No, girl, let me give it to me.
Because you know I was loving it.
Tiffany could join with them, but then we also saw some really fun Cirie Tiffany hangs this episode.
Yes. Which again, me liking Cirie more, of course, I'm like, oh my God, yes, girlies. Yes, girlies work together. Come on. But
do you think?
I don't know. Or was that just a fun moment and Cirie doesn't see that as like anything more?
Yeah, because what I'm wondering if going into the next episode, I would say the most obvious thing is that this end of the spectrum and this end of the spectrum, they all go for Emily and Rick. They go for our 2 psychopaths. Yeah. And their target's number 1. They split the vote between the 2 of them. One of them goes home. That is the most straightforward move next week. Yep. Is to get out this, oh, Captain, my Captain, Star Trek nerd trio. Yeah. Pew, pew, pew. Kill them off. Wow. And then maybe at the end we get both of them out over the next 2 episodes. And then at the end, we have essentially Suri, Ozzy, Rizzo, Jonathan, Stephanie, Joe, Aubrey, Tiffany, somewhere. Those are our final 8.
Mm-hmm.
Or are we finally going to get shots fired at one of... I'm like, I want to see someone go for Jonathan. Yeah. And I want to see someone go for Suri. Suri, I'm ready. Because I know you're ready. I want to see someone say, I want them to wake up and be like, I've been thinking about this and I haven't said it out loud, but Suri doesn't need to be in this game anymore. I want them to utter the words.
Utter those exact words, yeah.
And then we see them try their darndest.
To make it happen.
Yeah. Because Suri, I feel like she's just like building her army, building her connections, building her influence. I'm ready for her name to really get thrown out there. And can she squash it?
And can she squash it? Like, is she as good as everyone says she is? And squash it.
Yeah. Also, let's get some people scared enough to play an idol, play an advantage. I feel like we've just been kind of circling some fairly safe-ish votes.
Yeah.
Stephanie said this episode, the war has begun. She's ready to be a baby face to everybody, but then slit their throats.
Even though, and that's all we saw of her.
That's all we saw. But
so she's ready.
Yeah. So, and I wonder if, it's like, will Emily and Rick pair with this? There's numbers for it to really go anywhere. Yeah. So that is what I am very curious about. Do you have a guess
of which way it's going to go?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking when you were talking about if they take the obvious route and take Rick and Emily out, and it really is pretty much these two factions going at each other. I guess I was thinking, like, is that going to be fun to watch, or is it just going to be like, okay, let's see who wins immunity and can like
get the numbers,
yeah, like, or like, I don't know, like, will it be fun, or will it just be like, oh well, okay, well this team is down, so obviously that's like a person's gotta go, you know what I mean, or I don't know, but it's also, I don't know, some good players on this board, so maybe they can just wiggle around, make some stuff happen. Like you said, like, I don't know, let's use some of these advantages. Let's play Survivor.
Absolutely. Oh. No, and I think also with them thinking with getting Coach and Chrissy out, how they believe it's like old school thinking, end of the spectrum game players, how they have, what did Ozzy say, like, we killed them from inside, or they're rotting from the inside, or they've been decimated in numbers. There's only Jonathan, Joe, and Stephanie, and they're just walking around not knowing what to do. I wouldn't count them out yet. I would not count them out, because I think they represent quite a voting block, and I could see these 5 eating each other before these 3. I could see it.
Oh yeah, I could see that as well. Oh, how fun. I really don't know what to expect with this show. That's why this season has been so fun. I never know what's coming.
I'm gonna put with Aubrey back. Can you hold the board? Thanks. Yes. I'm strong.
You got this.
Okay, wow, just do this. Okay, there we go. I can't. I just want to put her back because I'm not quite sure.
Not quite sure. Yeah, we don't know yet.
Okay, let's talk about this immunity challenge.
Let's do it, girl. It's a classic. It's a classic.
Classic, or we've just seen it a million times?
Oh, gosh. Probably the latter.
I can be nice. Okay. It's their anniversary season.
Yeah, they have to bring some favorites. I don't know. Is this one a favorite? It's like bucket one.
It's not for me, actually. Is it for you?
For me. No.
Because it's just a lot of this. And then strained movements. But I like something just a bit more expressive.
Yeah.
A bit more...
Something with like a bit more to it. You know what it is about this one? It gives you the sense of you've got some control, or you've got a sense of that you can save yourself. You can just yank it back. When you yank it back. But I'm telling you, the way that thing is maneuvered, because we see them holding on to it, and then itself just like gets off. Because I think just the way it's hooked.
Yeah.
Like you do just have to, it has to be so solid. You have to have not moved a single like
your
hair.
Grip strength has to be something of another world.
Astronomical. Yeah. Because I'm telling you, even if you are able to just like try your hands, I guess, and pull that thing back, I'm telling you, it's like, oh, but it got a little bit unhooked there. Just that little thing, I'm telling you, like, it's like, oh, that's a little bit off. That's a little bit of rope off just there, even though you think you've got it.
Yeah, very
so
hard.
It's a mind fuck. It's that game. Yeah.
So someone came to play.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to play a little game? Do you want to play a little side bet? Jigsaw Jeff
came out when he got that machete out.
Well, he brings out the rice bag, tags it to a hook. We think he's about to do the thing where he cuts it with a knife, and I was like, okay, I like that, Jeff. And he's like playing with the knife, and I'm like,
you want me to?
You want me to
stab this rice?
Dirty. God. Jigsaw Jeff Daddy in the house. And he says, you know what? No. Because we're doing what's in the hands of the fans, and we're doing what you voted on, which was they had to earn their rice. You didn't say sacrifice. You said earn it. So let's do a side bet. And then he starts walking to the box. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Do you know the reference?
Of course, girl. Okay. Yes.
I'm guessing you haven't seen the movie.
I have seen the movie. What? If you can believe it, I have seen Seven. I have seen it.
Hey, Nina is a notorious, I think you have to know way more about horror than I do.
I think so.
Isn't
that weird?
You have to.
I think I do. Just because of all the podcasts I listen to.
Nina listens to recap horror podcasts, but she does not actually watch horror herself. Whereas I actually watch horror myself, but I don't usually listen to the recap podcast unless I then want to after I watch it. But I will never watch it before because I do not want any spoilers before a horror movie.
And that's the opposite of me. I want the spoiler.
If someone says, "Oh, this movie's terrifying," I won't even watch the trailer. I'll go into the theater or I'll press play knowing nothing.
That is so...
That's how I like it to start.
Oh, no. I like a guided tour before I go in.
I check insane asylum.
Let's check. I check the Google Maps. Yeah. Let's say before I enter for sure. So I have seen that movie. I don't know how the heck I watched it. You know what it was? I think someone maybe did tell me a bit about it. I don't think we've said the movie name yet. Seven. So it's the movie Seven. I don't know who directs it, but Brad Pitt and what's the
Edward Norton?
No. Well, Kevin Spacey's in it. Yikes.
Kevin Spacey, yes.
Yikes. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Morgan Freeman.
And Morgan Freeman. That was the other cop. Yeah. It's so good. You know what it is? I think someone told me about it, and I think they told me quite a bit. And I was like, oh, I think I can handle it. But they didn't tell me the worst parts. So I did grin and bear it. And I did.
So what's in the box? What's in the box? It's another one of the things.
It's another one of the pulley things.
The stand things.
Pulley basket things.
Because I'm about to play. And Jeff says that was Jimmy Fallon's request. Is that Jeff joins a challenge. Yeah. And what did you think about this?
I liked it. I liked it. I wanted to see it. It made me think of when Joe Rogan pre all this stuff, when he was just the host of Fear Factor.
Yeah, throwback.
But there were a couple, I want to say it was more than one time where people obviously were giving Joe shit about like, oh, you're giving us shit for like being grossed out about eating cockroaches or whatever crazy thing they had to do. It's like, I would like to see you do it. And I believe Joe did it like a couple of times. It definitely like the eating nasty stuff. I think he did eat some like cockroach or something at some point.
Like, oh,
exactly. He's like, and that's why I'm the host of Fear Factor, because I do. And that was such a good moment. I mean, I still remember it. I remember watching that as a kid. I'm like, that's amazing. Like he's such a badass. Oh my gosh. And so I got that same feeling.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it as well.
When Jeff was like, I want to play. I put some skin in the game and let's do this. I was like, that's right. Let's do this.
And because he's such a good narrator of challenges himself. I'm like, I want to see him narrate his own experience.
Exactly.
And it was so fun to watch. And the cast starts roasting him.
It's so, I mean, not just the cast, the editors. The editors in a way roast him because he brings up how much crap he's given people throughout the years. And then we get the montage.
We get the montage.
Oh.
And this inspired Nina and I to do a little roasting ourselves of Mr. Jeff Probst. So, okay, maybe I'll do, how many did you do?
Oh, like nothing. Because I really was trying to think. I'm like, I don't know how to roast him aside from like one thing, which is essentially like, oh, we went to the doctor's, I see. Did we get the Bradley Cooper special? Ooh. That's the meanest thing I could think of. That's all I wrote down.
Okay, I've got a couple.
Yeah. So you go. Maybe I'll think of some while you're like, throwing some stuff out there.
Otilla, the laundry lady, could last longer than this.
Oh, yeah.
My Uncle Jim, which I do have an Uncle Jim. Hi, Uncle Jim.
Hi, Uncle Jim.
Could do better than Uncle Jeff. Oh, no. Did I make Survivor Daddy upset?
That's good. I like the uncle one because of how people have started calling him Uncle Jeff.
And I have an Uncle Jim. And my Uncle Jim is a farmer.
Yeah.
From Iowa.
Farmer, exactly.
Farmer from Iowa.
That's the real deal.
So he's the real deal. He can.
Oh, yeah.
He got grip strength. He could handle this challenge.
Gosh, I was also trying to think of, so how I've gone into women's hockey. There's a lot of great videos of them being mic'd up while they're like during games and chirping at each other. Do you know what chirping is?
No.
It means when you're talking shit, when you're talking smack.
Okay.
And I had no idea. This is all sports. It's called chirping. I thought it was like, I brought it up to my girlfriend and I'm like, oh my God, yeah, I'm like trying to work on my chirps. And she's like, she knew what I was talking about. She's like, yeah, of course everybody calls it that.
Hey, you taught me.
So I taught you and maybe taught some listeners. So yeah, it's called chirping. And so I do love listening to those and like these like gals going at each other. I mean, my favorite one, it doesn't go with the Jeff thing, but this hockey player yelling to another one's like, who the fuck are you? I don't even know your name.
Ooh.
That's good. That
good.
was a good one. And one that I hear a lot that is common is it's like, oh guys, they're tired. Oh, this is a tired game. They're tired.
Yeah.
To kind of like mess with them a little bit. So maybe I think that's something I would yell to Jeff. I'm just like, oh, so you're tired.
It's okay. I understand.
Oh, babe, you're tired. It's good. No, it's cool.
Hey, you're older than all of us.
Yes.
I bet you're very tired.
I bet you're tired. Yeah, it must be it must be so tiring. Oh, this is your first time doing it? Yeah, babes, I get it. Like something like that. It's just like really.
So he lasts 7.5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Woo! But he did not outlast any of the 4 people that volunteered in the side bet.
Mm-hmm.
So they do get the rice.
They do get the rice.
And the end, we have Jonathan, Ozzy, and Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Our final 3 hotties.
Yes.
Our big men. Our cute men.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe ends up winning.
Yes.
Good job, Joe.
Yeah, good job, Joe. Yeah.
Good job, Joe. He's very good at this challenge. And then he wins immunity. But he also has this big decision of who to send on a reward.
Mm-hmm.
Nina.
Okay, yeah, guys. Okay, so yes, Jeff tells him, you've got one immunity, you've got one more thing, you have to choose someone. And immediately, I mean, not just me, other gals in our watch party were like, he's not going to choose.
Nope.
He's not going to choose.
This man doesn't have a backbone like that.
No. He doesn't. The idea of Joe making a decision, like, and with his full chest.
Yeah.
10 toes down. That's not Joe. And what I brought up when we were watching it was because what he does to choose, how he chooses, is that he first says, okay, well, who wants to go? Who wants to go on a challenge?
5 or 6 people raise their hands.
Yeah. So he's like, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Play rock, paper, scissors.
In pairs.
And then
and then
wins,
and I still can't make a decision after that.
Yeah.
And then whoever wins, they will then do rock, paper, scissors.
They will then do rock, paper, scissors. And I was watching that and it was so cringy, it was so weird. And I said to the gals, I'm like, wow, it's so interesting how honor and integrity means not having a backbone.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's Joe right here. Like he's a lot of talk. He's a lot of this.
And he did it like last episode when he promised Coach, I will not write your name down, but they were voting for pairs, Chrissy and Coach. He goes to the voting booth, writes down Chrissy, and then the production actually had to drag his ass back to the voting booth. And they said, you have to vote for both. You have to put down
both names.
And so then he scribbles Coach's name and he doesn't even like spell it right.
No.
It's like COAH.
And it's like a line through it also. Yeah. It was a kid having a temper tantrum because my guy, you said you weren't going to put his name down. Then don't.
Then
you could have voted other people. Other people voted. What was it? Jonathan, like other people voted for Rick and Aubrey. You could have done that, but you chose not to do it. And I mean, I guess, and maybe, I don't know if we were going to talk about it later. Sorry, I don't have the notes up, but seeing this grown-ass man get upset at Rick afterwards, after that last episode's tribal council, the beginning of this episode, being so upset at Rick for not getting voted out. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, so what was that all about? You know, because that was so great. You know, it's like, my guy, are you seriously upset because someone bested you? Yeah, and the way you decide to twist that is by like, that's like them having like like a bad character. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, oh, like that's actually bad on like them as a person for not letting me vote them out. It's just like, it's such a that mind of his. He seems like a simple, like in some ways he seems like a simple guy, but that mind is so twisted. The way
when
that
he was making fun of Devens' idol grab, it was funny. I did laugh.
It was funny
because Devens, I love you. I love you, my psychopath twin. You just don't have swagger.
You don't.
Okay, let's say this. The bones of your skeletal body does not have swagger. Your mind has swagger. Yes. Your mouth has swagger. But when you started body acting, that's where it fell apart a little bit. But then when I laughed, I was also like, this is kind of like when you laugh, like when a bully is doing something funny. Because sometimes bullies, it's hard because they do kind of do it in a funny way. Yeah. And then you find yourself like, and then you're like, wait.
I'm laughing at my kin.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at my alliance right now. I'm laughing at the people I'm rooting for.
Yeah. And I'm laughing at someone getting made fun of.
Yeah. Joe's good at that. Yeah. So I just like, I really disliked this whole scene of Joe, quote unquote. And also, and another, okay, so let's just say, I don't care that Joe does that, blah, blah, blah. Like, that didn't leave a bad taste in my mouth. That's fine. Like, what's the big deal? Okay, think of it this way. 2 people of his, I believe Jonathan and Steph, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, raised their hands. Am I wrong in that? Or was it just Jonathan? Raised their hand to go on
I
this
actually
journey.
didn't replay to pay attention to who all raised their hands.
But I know
Emily did not.
Emily did not.
And she made a point to be like, yeah, Christian, you partially did that to yourself.
Yeah. Because
it's like, journeys are not good.
Yeah.
I do not want to go on journeys. You don't want to go on journeys. Mm-hmm. Journeys are bad.
Yeah. I know for a fact Jonathan definitely raised his hand. So I would have think like, okay, Joe, this is your alliance right here. Okay, if your main alliance, okay, they want to go, whether you think that's a good idea or not. It's just like, okay, you want to go? Like Jonathan, you said you want to go?
It does put your alliance member at risk for maybe losing their vote, but I think Joe he doesn't even have to look for people who raise their hands. He didn't have to get a volunteer. He didn't have to get a volunteer. He could have said, okay, like maybe Aubrey, you know? Yeah. Or maybe even Tiffany. Yeah. So, because they are 2 ladies that have bonded themselves to this group, but they're also a little expendable, if you know what I mean? Yeah. So I would he should have sent one of them. Yeah. He should have sent Tiffany.
Or even looked at Emily's big old eyes being upset, arms crossed, probably being like, I don't know, and been like, hey, Emily, I think you should go on a journey. Like, they're right. And that's playing the game. That's also like, what's best for your game, Joe? Like, I'm also, I don't know, if you're going to be this bully, like, fine, do that. But also think about your game.
Who I'm aligned with enough that if they get an advantage, they would tell me about it.
Exactly.
Or if they lost their vote, at least it's not my number one. And maybe like,
yeah. Because I don't know. And also, I mean, we all know what happens at the end of the day. It doesn't work out for Christian. But if it did work for him, I don't know. Like, that wouldn't have helped you. No sense. That would not have helped you at all.
No, and all we beg for is for players to have their own agency in the game and be able to make their own decisions. And then Joe can't.
He can't. Yeah. And then it's like my guy, you think you're gonna get to the final 3, and people are gonna vote for you? You think that? And what concept of where do you think that would happen?
Oh yeah, no, Jonathan should definitely take Joe to the end, because I don't think Joe would get votes.
Not at all. Joe would not get any votes. At least not with anything that's happened this season so far.
Yeah.
That's my take. And that's my whole rant on that one thing that was maybe 2 minutes long in the whole episode.
No, I felt the same way, because Joe was like, I held back my anger. And he was very proud of himself for holding back. Mm-hmm. And I was like, Okay, congrats. Okay.
Good job being an adult.
Yeah, it's just having an adult conversation.
I can't. Yeah, good for you.
Good for you. So we do end. I just want to end the episode on a little bit of Christian love.
Yes.
Why not?
Because we do. Because this is our podcast, and we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, we can. So Christian, I just appreciated what he spoke of after, because when he lost that puzzle challenge for on the journey, we were surprised. We saw a puzzle, we're like, oh, he's got this.
Yeah,
he's got this. Our puzzle boy.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, if it was a slide puzzle,
he would have had it in the bag.
We would have not.
He would have been waiting. Like the anchors would have kept going, and he'd be like, boop-a-doop-a-doop.
Yeah.
But can I leave now, or
this puzzle got him. It got yanked away from him. He didn't finish it, and he sits down. And I was like, "Fuck!"
So sad.
Because it's like when the smart kids lose the puzzles, it just hurts even deeper.
Yeah.
And he said his message was like, "You'd be surprised for people that are smart how often they feel stupid."
Yeah.
And we try to hide it, but we feel stupid all the time.
God, I felt that in my bones when he said that. Yeah.
And Christian is such someone who can just take on so much like humility as a person, that just makes him such an interesting, well-rounded, loving person. Also, the fact that he never went too low.
Yeah.
He always had a great spirit, even when he was fueled by rage.
Yeah.
It's like he still wasn't like a toxic person about it.
Yeah.
He's like the least toxic person.
Yeah.
Walking the Survivor beaches.
Yeah, true.
And I think part of that was because he was playing for his son, Michael.
Yeah.
And he said, you are not defined by your failures. You're defined about what you do after.
Yeah.
And so, Christian, I'm so proud of your 2-season run. And I don't think he's done here. No. They're going to get him back.
Yeah.
He's gold.
Do you think we would see someone like Christian on Traitors? I feel like he'd be really fun on Traitors.
He would be really fun on Traitors. Yeah. So I would love to see him on Traitors. Yes. And another season of Survivor.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
I would love to see that too. Which I guess I was thinking about that the other day. I forget who asked me about, I think someone asked like, do we know who's going to be on the newest season of Traitors? I'm like, no, I don't think that's out yet. I think we'll find that out. I feel like it's been
hinted at All Stars.
Oh, that's right. It'll be so fun. But
the next season is going to be normal people though. But I wonder if they're going to, I would love for them to run 2 seasons a year. Yes. 1 season normal people, 1 season celebrities. Get to work, Alan. Ooh. Jeff does it. He can do 2 seasons in a year. Why not you? Why not you?
I know. I guess the big question is if Lala can take it.
Oh, Lala can take as many breaks as she wants. But Alan,
she can pick and choose what episode she's in. How about that? That's in her contract.
She's at the
writer.
She's at the doggy spa. She can't be bothered.
Oh my God, her little paws.
Oh, so
her tiny little paws getting like a little paw massage. And like little cucumbers.
Oh,
and like a little like the hair towel. Just wrapped up. Oh, Lala. Oh, I bet Lala's having a good day right now.
I hope she is. Because like we said when Nina thanked all the dogs, we just care about the dogs listening to the podcast.
Yes.
So that is our recap.
That's our recap. Oh my gosh, for episode 9.
Episode 9 next week. Watch party.
I know, for episode 10.
So we will be recapping all the fun times we're going to have at our watch party. Yes. Episode 10. It's going to be a great time. Stay tuned. Subscribe. We've got amazing profiles coming your way. Johnny Fairplay Deep Dive profile coming in on Monday. Check it out.
Yeah.
I also have so many fun clips and reels.
Oh my gosh.
Just waiting to drop onto our Instagram and TikTok. So please follow us there. Just get some chaotic good in your life.
Yeah. Why not? It's fun.
From 2 psychopaths to you.
To you.
This is chaotic good. Bye.
See y'all.